What's up, you guys? It's Bobobo here with another review. This time it's for Hawkeye episode 4. So last week we left off at Hawkeye or Clint being held at sword point by his own Ronin sword with Jack holding the blade. Super cliffhanger. Also this week, are we going to see any cameos that the fans are dying to see? Maybe Kingpin or Yelena? Okay, without further ado, let's go. And that Jack sword cliffhanger, it's resolved pretty quickly. Yeah, that's pretty par for the course for Marvel properties. Remember when Iron Man 3, Tony totally gave up being Iron Man and all that? Well, the very next film, he's right back at it in Avengers Age of Ultron with barely a mention of his previous decisions. So it's pretty much the same thing here, and they play it off as a joke. I was hoping for something much more juicy, but I guess this is what we get. Clint then gets a call from his wife, and it sounds like they're speaking in tongues, really. What are they saying? Talking about their guy who works under Jack, something about laundering money for the big guy, and then something about a Rolex? What is happening here? Okay, so we cut to Kate spending some quality holiday time with Clint. And actually, I really love this scene. It's very lighthearted and really grows their relationship as they plan and deduce what's all going on. But also they kind of have like a movie night, and it really brings this great mood to the episode. And it's also just really great to see them being positive and smiling. It also makes both characters more likable for me. Clint is actually laughing, and Kate is shown to be a lot more caring here. You know, Haley Steinfeld is really growing on me, and I think that she could really stand her own as a likable character going into the future of the MCU with maybe the Young Avengers. And we finally find out why this is so important and personal to Clint to figure all this out. Because Ronin is such an important part of him, and even now his family, that he has to resolve all this before he can go home. And even though it's pretty uneventful in terms of action for this episode, the holiday in New York City spirit is really getting to me. So it's all building up to an action scene, of course, where Kate sneaks into an apartment for the Rolex watch. Kate is then discovered by Maya, aka Echo, while Clint is fighting someone else completely. And it turns out to be... Yup, it's Yelena. Yeah. The fight scene is pretty cool itself, as everyone has their own fighting styles. The only thing is Echo doesn't have much presence here. But at the end, Yelena leaves, and Clint realizes that, someone has sent a Black Widow here to assassinate them. So it's suddenly much more dangerous than they realized, and he calls it off with Kate, saying that it's his own fight now and Kate needs to leave. And that's pretty much it for the episode. Overall, it sets up a lot of stuff, but the most important one is how all this connects with Yelena for me. As we know, she is recruited by Dave Fontaine, but what is their goal? Why are they after Hawkeye? It's intriguing, but just brings up a lot more questions than answers here. So next week is going to be exciting because we get episode 5 right before Spider-Man No Way Home comes out. And we do know that Charlie Cox as Daredevil will show up in the movie. Maybe. So I'm wondering if we'll see Kingpin in either episode 5 right before the movie comes out, or maybe episode 6 after we see Charlie Cox. Maybe that makes more sense here. Another thing is, does Hawkeye and Spider-Man happen simultaneously in terms of timing? If so, maybe we will get some kind of repercussions of the multiverse episode 6 too. Okay, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. And as always, guys, please be sure to like the video and go ahead and leave a comment on your thoughts down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, as it really helps bring more people to our discussion. Thanks, and have a great day.